Hi friend, welcome to my channel, Starchaeology Tarot. I am Desi. I will be reading your cards this month, October. What an honor and a privilege to get to do that for you. How beautiful it is to get to connect with you in this way. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please take a moment and do that now, especially if you are a longtime fan of Starchaeology Tarot, checking out your monthly reading. That would mean a lot to me to have that kind of feedback and support from you. Also, if you have not checked out my Patreon yet, please scroll down and check out the link in the description box below. I have started a Patreon so that I can make this a more sustainable model for me and get to really it's so that I can offer you guys even more extensive and intensive tarot support. So it can be for as little as, the cost of a drink a month, that you can support this channel, support these monthly astrological videos, as well as readings for daily card pulls, pick a pile readings, specified readings in the realms of love, career, etc., etc. I also am offering personal, customized tiers at my Patreon for those of you who want opportunities to get personal readings from me on a monthly basis, and there are different price points for that too. So please check that out if you're someone who wants, a monthly personal tarot reading as guidance, whether it's just answering a question a month or getting a full deep dive 60-minute personal tarot reading every month. So far I have patrons on all three tiers. I'm so grateful to you if you are a patron. It is such a blessing to have you as part of the community over there, and I really, really am excited to see that community grow and hope that you'll join me over there. So please check that out. I do want to take a moment and just comment on the energies right now in October. I know that there are a lot of empathic, a lot of intuitive people tuning in to online tarot, and I'm sure you guys can feel it too. This is a pretty intense time right now. I think there's a massive awakening going on. And a lot of people are experiencing things coming up that need to be healed. So it means even more that you're joining me here at this time. I think these October readings are going to be really important for everyone. If you're looking at your sun sign, that is awesome, but know that these readings are good for your sun sign, moon, rising, and Venus. So if your sun sign isn't quite resonant, definitely check out your other placements. Especially depending on what's going on in your life. If you're having things happening right now a lot in the realm of partnership, friendship, love, check out your Venus. That might be the reading that is more resonant and important for you to hear right now. What resonates is what is meant for you, and what doesn't is not. So take what's yours and leave the rest. This is a low stakes situation, and I'm just hoping that I can offer you a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance, even if it's just a tiny little tidbit that does the trick. Okay, Sagittarius, enough chit chat. Let's dive into your October reading. Whoa, Sagittarius, what a cool spread we got here. The Hanged Man, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. Some of you feel like you're a bit in limbo right now. Like things have been put on hold. You're in a bit of a waiting period. I'm hearing purgatory for some of you, waiting on a decision. Some of you, others of you, you're the one who needs to make the decision, but you feel like you feel stuck. I think others of you, it's not even like a clear decision you have to make. It's just more like that something is stalled. You feel it energetically. Something is stalled, you're in this kind of purgatory place, and it's even more confusing because you're like, well, what do I have to do? Like, what do I have to do to get this moving again? How do I move into a more, how do I continue moving along my path when I'm not even really clear what the path is? I think others of you, this waiting period has kind of triggered a sort of, or is correlated to some sort of self-sacrifice, something that you have done that feels like it is at great sacrifice to yourself or to your dream, your goal, and that is what has I want to say like de-legged you right now. I don't know if that's a word, but it just kind of swept your feet out from under you, and it's like, I know I had to do this, but now I can't. Now I'm stuck. I'm hearing that for some of you. The beauty of the Hanged Man is that being in that stuck position, hanging upside down, you're kind of forced to become quiet and see the world with a new perspective. I'm hearing that this self-sacrifice is somewhat necessary in order for you to see your situation differently. Don't force this waiting period. Don't force action. In fact, this is a time to use this quiet period time. In fact, this is an opportunity to use this waiting time, this time of stillness, to take a look at the past. And that's really the advice here. The advice is to look to your past in your self-reflection as you're also seeing the world through different eyes right now, through a kind of upside-down perspective. I wonder if it's the upside-down perspective that makes you look at something in your past differently, that helps propel you forward. Or if there is something in your past that can help you in this particular moment of waiting and of feeling kind of topsy-turvy and upside down right now. I'm seeing that for some of you, this might be more than just reflection, but an actual connection with someone in your past, a connection to an activity in your past, bringing something back up again, confronting something you haven't confronted in a long time, looking at something you haven't looked at in a long time, whether it be a memory or it be, like a physical object. I'm hearing for some of you, like reading a journal. There's also something very specific about the Six of Cups that has to do with nostalgia. It's more than just like understanding our present moment by unlocking mysteries in the past, but connecting with good things in the past as well, like that childhood, the nostalgia that we have for childhood sometimes, and old dreams. That I think for some of you, this is an examination of those old dreams, or looking at the roots of where this current dream began for you, and using this time to maybe look at your path in a different light. I think some of you are seeing this goal now differently than you did when you first started going after it. And that's the kind of upside down, something being turned on its head that you're experiencing now. You don't have to stay on a certain path because it's something that an older, outdated version of you committed to. If something changes, if you get new information about that path, what's more important is that you take in that information, internalize it, and let it affect your present moment. Not be so blind to it that you're so loyal to this past version of yourself, this past dream, this past goal, that you somehow become disconnected from your present reality. So I hope there was something in there that resonated with you, Sag. This can mean so many different things. Ultimately, though, what this is leading you to is this new spark of inspiration. I mean, a complete like re-energizing of your purpose, your mission, your creative self. That's what this Ace of Wands is. It's a beginning. It's the lighting of a flame and feeling like, oh my God, the light turned on for me again. I feel alive again. I have a purpose again. I feel like I have this passion that I don't need to like think about and figure out the next steps for, because that passion walks my legs for me. And I think some of you might even call that, you know, God or spirituality. There's a power in that, in the Wands suit, that does connect us to higher purpose and soul purpose, and it's coming from that gut. It's wisdom and intelligence that comes from a place that isn't here. So what you are moving towards, the outcome of this, by really surrendering to this waiting period and using it as a time of passive reflection or a reconnection to something or someone in your past, and not forcing yourself out of it because it's uncomfortable. If you're really able to surrender to it, you might be surprised by the gift that you get, the relighting of this flame, the spark that catches fire for you. I just see things coming alive again, and it's not your job to do that. It's something rather that happens to you and for you. So surrender to the position that you're in. Surrender to that the hanged man. And see what good you can learn from being in this place of discomfort. See how you can see things differently by being in this place of upside down, this upside down perspective. Because the longer you're in it, the more you will find that enlightenment. And that's an inner shift that happens. And it's a gift. I would love to hear how this looks specifically for you, Sag, in your life. So feel free to open up your heart and comment below if you feel compelled. If you have liked and subscribed to this channel, thank you so much for doing that. Your support means everything to me. If you are a patron, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you'd like to be a patron, please check out the link below. You can support me and my work and therefore support yourself with more tarot readings, more expansive, extensive, in-depth readings of a more diverse variety, by pledging just a few dollars a month to support me. Also, I'm some of those tiers in my Patreon are for people who want custom readings every month. There are different price points for that. If that sounds like something you might be interested, definitely check that out. Thank you so much. I love you, Sag. I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you next time.